Okay, guys, some homework help. I'm going to keep this kind of brief and a little bit vague. Sorry on some of them, but I don't think they're all that crazy to try to figure out. For example, you notice I didn't put anything about the guy with the pole and all that stuff. What I would suggest, if that is a question that is confusing you, is to draw a picture of what's happening with a few pieces in between. You notice that that picture in the homework was it had like multiple shots layered on top of each other. And consider it like a giant LOL diagram, okay, where you're taking different snapshots at different points. See me if you can't figure it out. I think you get 3 tries for each of those. All right, so our next question, our first mathematical question, is a straightforward one. No LOLs needed. You're simply asked to find the kinetic energy. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. I thought I aligned my board, but whatever. The mass is already given to you, and okay, this is not going to work. Hang on, we're going to pause and come back in just a minute. Maybe we're not going to pause. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. Okay, well, this is interesting. I can't get it to line up. So it's going to be a little disconcerting for me, but I'll try to just pick a spot where we have enough space. You're being asked to find the kinetic energy, and that's a pretty straightforward formula. What I will say is what's nice about this question, you don't have to do any conversions. It's easy to do this one. So I don't anticipate anybody having any trouble here. This one, I see some different things come up. All right, so you've got a fly and you're looking to match the kinetic energy of an automobile. So it is conservation, although you may consider it, you could make an LOL, I suppose, if you wanted to, of the car. They do need to match. It is an application of a pretty straightforward formula for both, but some things that come up. Well, not equals. I shouldn't say equals. It's not really that. But you do have to convert grams to kilograms. That's the first thing that folks tend to forget. The other thing is that perhaps they forget to square root. So don't forget. Okay, now that's just illegible. I'm sorry. That's supposed to say square root. We're just going to square root when we're done. Again, not a tough problem, but there's little small things in there. Make sure you write it all out as you go. And then this one's going to really bother me because this is a great problem and I really would like to write all over it. The main thing I would say here that you want to keep in mind is that you want to do perhaps an LOL. Your first snapshot is the guy trying to go up the hill. I know that's not even lined up at all. My second shot's for the middle guy. And my third shot, I'm trying to get there, is right here. So that's my third. Those are my 3 L's, right? Something else we want to keep in mind, because we just did the Popper Lab, right? Right here, that's our maximum height. So we're going to have our maximum potential energy. If we have a maximum potential energy, our velocity is 0. Keep that in mind. The last thing I'd like to keep in mind is that your total energy is conserved. That's the whole idea. Okay, that's supposed to say conserved. I know it doesn't say conserved. I know it's hard to see. But your energy is conserved. So once you find it in the first column, you can keep it along the bottom because we're not adding or taking away energy from our system. It's all the same. After that, I think you should have enough information to solve any one of these little pieces of the problem. So, in conclusion, come see me if you need help. I do have a department meeting in the morning, so they run a little long, but I will duck out by 8:10. Watch your conversions, draw some LOLs, write down the work. If you end up coming in needing help, make sure you write the work down so that it is not just me, you, and a calculator, because that's never a good thing. All right, so those are the tips from Mrs. Grady. I'll talk to you later.